Peace, 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 family. How we doing out there? How we doing out there? Happy New Year to everybody that is and will be tuning in for our first live of the new year. It is now January 1st, 2020. Well, if you really want to look at it, and this is one of the reasons that I chose 6 p.m. Central Time to actually go live. It's actually, if you want to look at it, UTC time, and I actually tried to share this with individuals yesterday as far as how the time really goes. When we look at the time frames and how the world regulates its clocks, all the clocks are regulated off of UTC time. So if we're going off the UTC time, it's actually the second, January 2nd, Thursday, 2020, 12:02 a.m. So we're just cracking over the first 24 hours of the new decade, the new year, 2020. And let me just put that out there for individuals real quick as a quick introduction to Coordinated Universal Time. It is the primary time standard by which the world regulates clocks and time. I'm gonna say that again. Coordinated Universal Time, or UTC, which is the time frame that we run off of in the crypto space. It is the primary time standard by which the world regulates clocks and time. It is measured by within 1 second of mean solar time at 0 degrees longitude, and it is not adjusted for daylight savings time. So when we look at UTC time, right now, 6 p.m. is the beginning of the new day. So PM yesterday, as I posted it, was actually the new year for the world if we're going to be going off of anybody's constructed time. I would prefer to go off of UTC. So that being said, Bitcoin down to 71, Ethereum at 130, BCH 204. There was a lot of individuals that were stating that, usually at the end of the year with the holidays and taxes, and, there were a number of individuals that were saying usually towards the end of the year, you get this run. And I personally don't go off of prior or past experiences saying that because this happened last year or usually around this time, price action does this. In my honest opinion, none of that stuff matter. The only thing that matters is either you got more buyers than sellers or more sellers than buyers. Either you're going to have price action going up or price action going down. So if we come and we look at the actual chart, right? Let's clear this up. Kick this off with a monthly. We got the wicks taken away. We're just looking at closings. Off the monthly, there's nothing telling me that this wants to turn around. You understand what I mean? We're still got a nice downtrend coming in. Honestly, we can come back down and retest our support here at around 52.78 on the monthly, just to be 100% honest with you. Or you can come down here and retest around 62.34. Right now, you're bleeding out 71.65. If we break this down to a 4-hour chart, we'll be able to see it more clearly what's going on as of right now as far as price action goes. So this is that wonky price action that we've been watching lately. You know what I mean? Let me go ahead and add my wicks back on here. Man, how's we doing, everybody out there? For those that are tuning in, how are we doing for the new year? Man, my New Year Eve was nice. I brought it in with family, didn't party, stayed in, toasted a little wine, a little bit of festivities. One thing that I did do coming into the new year, which, took a nice amount of money out of my pocket, was to pay off all my debts of 2019 and come into 2020 fresh. That's actually one reason why I've been going so hard on the consultations, trying to do as many as I can to try to offset some of that debt from 2019 and get it knocked out of the way so I can come into 2020 actually with a clear slate. So that was my intentions. I was able to achieve that. Let me add our wicks back. There we go. So my goals moving on in 2020 are going to be to distribute as much debt as possible and bring in as much net as possible. Peace to the gods. What's going on, Brother Parks? Let's see, Brother Parks, Brother Kicks, how we doing? See y'all checking in on the YouTube side of things. Family, let me know if I can be heard. And let me know if my screen is clear, please. Let me know if I can be heard. Let me know if the screen is clear. BNB at 1363. This is definitely one that I'm long on for the rest of the year. Not even just the rest of the year, but moving forward into the future. BNB coin. Definitely Atom. In fact, I'm gonna say it again. Binance, Atom, Hava. Those three specifically. Added on with SNX. So we'll say those four specifically are ones that I'm going to be focusing on, throughout the year, as well as many other cryptocurrencies, We take a look at Atom real quick. There we go. Open that up a little bit. Now let's get live coin watch up and running so we can do the top 20, the first top 20 of 2020. We got a market cap right now of 188 billion, down from the 190 billion we were at last time I went live, if I'm not mistaken. We were up to about 190 billion, if I'm not mistaken, the last time I went live. Let me see who's checking in over here on the Facebook side of things. Peace, power, and prosperity. How's everybody doing? Brother Weber, Miss Baker, Peace Queen. Who is that? Mohammed Abdul Rahim. How we doing? Assalamu alaikum, Islam. We do got a couple of individuals checking in over here on the Facebook side of things. Family, if y'all can, please help assist me in sharing this out. Happy New Year to you too, Brother Weber. Happy New Year. Family, if y'all can, please help assist me in sharing this out. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get into the countdown and see where we stand right here. And we're going to take a look at the charts to see, possibly where we could be headed. So right now we got a circulating market cap of 188,629,108,965 We got a 24-hour volume of 12,956,742,843. Right now, the BTC dominance is at 69.21%, which, if I'm not mistaken, is actually dropping. Let's take a look real quick at BTC dominance. Yeah, it was. We were at 70. We're coming down a little bit. So, yep. BTC dominance actually starting to lose a little bit of its power, as you can see here, dropping down from a high of 70.69 to 69.82 right now. And that is the amount of dominance that Bitcoin has over the rest of the market. We can also look here at the total market cap, which pretty much follows the price of Bitcoin. So, as I've said before, there's nothing in the charts to tell me Bitcoin is shooting back up to break previous highs again. The thing about this is being in some type of position and ready for when it does move, because when this thing moves, as many of us have seen before in the past, it can move relentlessly and almost savagely. Look at these look at these day wicks right here from 74 all the way up to 85, damn near $1,000 move, and then the next day from 87 all the way up to 10,045. Those are monster moves, and you got to be in the position to even catch those. These ones individuals most likely jump in on while they're pumping. We had another previous pump from around 65 up to 7,400 on another $1,000 move. So it's now, let me not say best. Let me put this out there first and foremost, too, going into the new year. Family, a short disclaimer: I'm not a financial advisor. I cannot give you financial advice. I'm not a tax advisor. We're not giving tax advice. I'm just an individual that's sharing my know-how on cryptocurrency, how to read charts, my individual opinion on certain assets and where they may be going. I'm not a professional. I have no degrees, no certificates, none of that. Sat in front of the computer and taught myself how to do this. So keep that in mind when choosing, should I follow this guy's advice, even though I don't give out that type of advice. But don't take it as from a professional standpoint, because I am not a professional. Just putting that out there. But let's see. Looking at Bitcoin right now, you're coming at it positive momentum. Now we are seeing. Let me see. We got a solid level of support here around 7,100. which is actually what you're lying on now. That's at $7,100 support. If you break that, 68, below 68, you got 66. So be mindful when you're making your decisions as far as when to jump in. 80, what's the word? What's the word? Happy New Year's, family. Happy New Year's, family. Miss Kathy, how we doing? Peace, power, and prosperity. So yeah, just looking at Bitcoin in and of itself. Let's go through the countdown real quick, and then we'll come over and take a look at the chart. Coming in number one, you got Big Bank Hank Bitcoin trading at $7,198, up 0.03% within the last 24 hours. Coming in number two, you got Ethereum trading at $130.64, up 1.25% within the last 24.1% within the last hour. Coming in number three, you got XRP trading at 19 cents, up 0.16 within the last 24 hours. Coming in number four, of course, you have the cryptocurrency equivalent to the United States dollar, USDT, or United States dollar tether. Right now down, trading at $1 though, as this is just a currency that, for the most part, tagged 1-to-1 to the dollar and backed by a number of Federal Reserve notes in a reserve somewhere, somehow, as well as a couple of IOUs and a couple of other things they've used actually solidify. Damn, this sage just burnt up over here. Let me clean this up. But coming in number five, you got Bitcoin Cash trading at $204, down 0.1% within the last 24. Coming in number six, you have EOS trading at $2.60, up 1.4% within the last 24 hours. Coming in at number seven, Litecoin, at an amazing price of $41.56. Family, and mind we remember where we were at the beginning of last year to where we're at now. If we go back and we take a look, let's do Bitcoin. This is last year's 2018 leading into 2019. Now, this was after an extended, which almost looks similar to the same pullback that we have here. We had a nice run up, a retracement, and then a nice descending triangle with a nice solid level of support. We broke that support, came down and bounced. So now look at this. If we were to do that again, I'm telling y'all to be prepared for this. 5,100, 5,200, 5,500 could be in the future of Bitcoin right now. Does that mean Bitcoin is over with? No, it doesn't. It just means it's coming down to retest some previous levels. I mean, even coming down here, you can see, look at this. Let me turn it back on. Damn. I guess I can get rid of this. Let me get rid of this real quick. There we go. So coming down and just bouncing off of our previous, our 200-day exponential and moving averages, you see you come down, you're actually hitting this level of support here. Open this up and take a look real quick. So you see where these coincide, and then we got our previous support resistance levels right here. So you can definitely come back down and retest that. I mean, looking at where we're at right now, you do have another level of support coming in here. If I can get this thing to work, hold on. Right here around $6,000. I don't know why this, hold on, let me see. Let me refresh this. For some reason, it's not interacting, but the mouse is not interacting with the page accurately. So let me refresh this and see if I can get this up and running the right way. Well, family, how we doing for the New Year's? How we doing for the New Year's? Do we got any New Year's resolutions individuals are partaking in? What are some of your plans? For those that may be watching that have not yet jumped into the crypto space, are you looking to jump in? Is this going to be the year that you add Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum, possibly to your cryptocurrency portfolio? Excuse me, to your investment portfolio. Because if you're just jumping in, then you do not as yet have a cryptocurrency portfolio. There we go. Let's see if we come back down and we retest. There we go. We come back down and we retest this area. That's a $6,200 area, which would be our support from 2018. And if we're looking at the resistance of 2018, right? If we mark that off, right about here, that's around 68.57. That's around 68.57. So you either got in a minute. You either got 68, 62, 51 to the downside. What are we looking at to the upside? What do we have to break in order to slide back up? Of course, you got your resistance here at around 8,400. You got more resistance here at around $10,000. You got heavy resistance here around 11,600. And these are the horizontal levels that you want to look at as far as you climbing and reaching those previous highs that you were currently at. You know, it's a levels game. It's levels to this shit. I want individuals to understand that you don't never just go straight up or straight down. You find and you bounce off of certain levels, whether it be to the upside or to the downside. Once you understand that, simple. Let me not say simple. Once you're able to comprehend that price action doesn't just move in one solid line up or down, then you can start looking for those breaks, those pivots, those turnarounds, and start using those as entries, exits, and, you know, as ways to make profit, whether you're shorting or longing. As of right now, I'm looking for short positions. I'm not so much looking for longs. Well, let me not say that. Depending on the time frame we're looking at. I mean, if we're looking at a large time frame, weekly, monthly, daily, it's to the downside. Understand that right now. Weekly, let's put this in perspective again. Monthly, which this is the last couple of months from July, leading on down. Let me open that up. These are the last couple of months you've been selling off. These are the last couple of weeks you've been selling off. These are the last couple of days you've been selling off. It's one thing I want people to be mindful of. The charts are what matter, not what happened last year, not it's Christmas time, not it's that time of the year for the prices to pump. None of that. None of that. In my opinion, all technical analysis is all that matters. Right now, you're below all major moving averages. Well, let me see. Are we below the 21 day? Let me see. Let me open this up. So yeah, you actually are below the 21-day exponential. So if we were going to run up, right, and you see you begin rejected, let's just say we want to run up back up to this 21. That's got you coming up to around 72.50, give or take. 72.50, you can come there, be faded from there. You can even come up and try to test the 21-day exponential, and that'll have you coming in at around 7,500. And I would probably be looking to fade that depending on how weak we look. As you can see, anytime we've run up, you got these large selling wicks to the upside or breaking you back to the downside. So large selling, large selling. That means you got a nice amount of demand, supply up here, meaning that you have individuals waiting to sell when price action gets here. Understand that. Like I said, you do have a nice solid level of support here, but you don't want to see that get broken. And right now you're kind of teeter-tottering on that. Let me see, where did we leave off at? Oh, that's what we were looking at. Let's take a look at LTC real quick. I want to take a look at prior price action and where we were last year. We can do this looking at Coinbase. There we go. So if we go back and we look at, man, look at that. Look at that retracement right there. Look at that retracement. From a low of $20 to a high of 152, right back down to $40. Now, you're still up 100% from entries beginning of the year, you know, entering anywhere around that $20 mark, which I spoke about last Christmas. I can specifically remember stating that it would be a good idea, or my personal opinion that it would be a fancy smancy idea to buy your significant loved one, specifically the children. I believe at the time it was $21 to $22 worth of Litecoin. Put it on a paper wallet and then use it as a stocking gift. You understand what I mean? For those that do celebrate such holidays. And, you know, if you were investing in the children and using that as some type of gift, I mean, it brought them back. We went up to $150. That's about a 5-6x. You understand what I mean? So very nice. You're still up 100% from that price, trading at $41 where you're currently at. And you're probably looking to see if you're going to get a bounce here. Now, off top, what I already see is us bouncing off of previous support. Look at this. Look at where price action is right now. And price action usually gives you the current, I guess you would say, the price action line indicated by this red dotted line here. Let me see. Get rid of that. There we go. Now, if you look at price action and where you're at right now, and then you scroll back into the past, Oh, hold on. You can see, well, I can see off top, but we're bouncing off this. Look at this right here. This support level was previous resistance. You're smack dab on that right now. I'm talking about touching it ever so lightly. Look at this. And I got to zoom in on this because, in my opinion, this is what counts. Look at that. That was your rejection. In fact, let's place that right there. Looks like I'm going to have to do it manually. There we go. That's your resistance. Look at that. Support. Support. Now scan, and we go into previous price right now where we're at. Look where we come back to. For right now, you're in the decision-making area. You do have heavy weight coming down from the 7-day exponential. 21-day exponential. It is weighing you down. Topping out at around $42. 55 coming in at around $46, which, I mean, if you beat that, you'll be breaking previous highs on the daily chart. Your next previous high coming in at around $49, $50. About right there, which is your previous support here, resistance here. And then we have your levels about right here. That's what, 44.10. So we got 44.10, 49.52, and 52.51 to the upside with Litecoin. To the downside, you got some support coming in right here at around $39. Below that, you got $36. Moving right along into the countdown, we got BNB coming in at number 8, trading at $13.68, down 20.22% within the last 24, up 0.1% within the last hour. Let me see who I got checking in with me. Brother Payne, going full-fledged, learning about the cryptocurrency realm. Yes, Miss Baker. Miss Camacho, how we doing? Brother Boyd, peace, family, how we doing? Brother Lawrence, how we doing? Mr. Juan Don. How's everybody doing that's tuning in right now? Brother Michael, how we doing? Peace, power, and prosperity. Matt J, let's get it. 2020, big trading. You already know what time it is. Bringing 2020 in right. Coming in at number 9, you got Bitcoin SV trading at $97.30, down 0.06% within the last 24. That was up 0.6% within the last hour. Coming in number 10, you got XLM, which is Stellar Lumens, trading at 4 cents, up 0.6% within the last 24, 0.1% within the last hour. Coming in number 11, you got Tron trading at 1 penny, down 0.4% within the last 24. Coming in number 12, you got ADA trading at 3 pennies, up 2.6%. 2.1% within the last 24. Coming in number 13, you got Tezos, who's up 2.6% within the last 24, trading at $1.37. Coming in number 8, another one of my favorites, Atom Cosmos, trading at $4.35, up 3.45% within the last 24 hours. Coming in number 15, we got Leo trading at 82 cents, up 0.6% within the last 24. Coming in number 16, a currency who I'm going to start focusing on a lot more as I do a lot more in-depth research on them is Monero, XMR. Top privacy coin, trading right now at $45.73. If we go back and we look at Monero, let's look at it. Dollar. We can look at it versus Tether on Binance. Let's go back to a monthly, weekly. There we go. Man, ugly. Definitely will have to wait for it to find bottom. I'll definitely have to wait for this. This is a coin that was trading at above $122. This is 2019. Let me see. Kraken. There we go. We got way more lifeline on Kraken. There we go. See, now if you put it in perspective, it doesn't look that bad now when we got more lifeline to go off of. When I was looking at it over there on Binance, it looked like it was a straight downtrend, but this right here just put things in a way greater perspective for me. So let's go ahead and put things, let's see. There we go. So you broke through all the major moving averages from there. Let's see. Let's see what we got going on here as far as a retracement, swing high, swing low. There we go. Let me turn this off, though, because I know that is on. Refresh weekly. So it does put things in a better perspective. I mean, your 236 doesn't even come in till 140 bucks. Right now, you're basically retesting those previous lows that you were at back here around December 2018. You ran up to $123 before retracing back down. Right now, where you're at, in fact, around this time, you were trading around low at 38, high at 52. Right now, you're at 45.62. Give or take. So, I mean, below all major moving averages. Am I saying go out and buy this coin right now? Absolutely not. I never actually said that. I'm saying that I do have a newfound interest in this coin as we move forward into the world of privacy and anonymity. So keep that in mind. And there is a difference between anonymity and privacy. Anonymity just means we'll use Bitcoin, for instance. When you do a transaction on Bitcoin, that transaction is public. Anybody can see that transaction. The anonymity comes in because you don't have to identify who you were doing that transaction. So transactions are not tied to names, socials, addresses, birth dates, or any of that. It's just tied to public addresses and private addresses. Now, when you're looking at privacy, privacy hides everything. You're not going to see how much was transferred, where it was transferred, any of that. And that's what you're looking at when you look at coins such as Monero. So what was that? Number 16 coming in. Number 17, Huobi token up 2.15% right now, trading at $2.81, which, much like Binance and Leo, is a exchange token. Coming in number 18, we got Link trading at $1.81, up 2.12% within the last 24 hours. So I'm still optimistic on Link. Still waiting for the pullback to be over with. In fact, if we come over and we take a look at Link, let's look at it versus Tether, Binance. Yeah, you still got a nasty sell-off. Support down here around 150. You actually came down and bounced off of that. Look at this. Oh, hold on. So previous support, you actually came down, bounced off this, but it wasn't enough. You did get bought up from that 150 back up above $2 on a weekly, and you've been selling off since then. Really, since coming up here and hitting this high at 289, you've been selling off down damn near $1 right now. So I feel sorry for those that did buy this pump, not being able to utilize the charts and see that you were topping out, and then you got a nice amount of selling pressure. Look at that. Good selling pressure every time you come up around these areas. So and then one major dump within a week went from $2.90 down to $2.17, and it's been selling off since then. You broke. Now on the weekly, pay attention to this. You actually broke the exponential 21 right here at about $2.19. That would have been a for sure fire indication to get out of the way and at least wait for us to get broke back to the upside and retest it as support, which you have not seen happen yet. Let's look at it daily and see if it's showing us anything different. Nope, below all major new moving averages. Let me see, 21 got broke right here at about $2.76. You would have had another chance to get out of the way right here with the 55-day being broke at 256. That's Link coming in at number 18. Coming in at number 19, we got Neo trading at $8.86, actually up 1.9% within the last 24 hours, 0.19% within the last hour. Neo's one that I got my eye on as well. I wouldn't mind picking up anytime it's below $9. Watching it now to see if we can get some lower prices. In fact, let's take a look at Neo and see what we could be looking at as far as lower prices go. Not just guessing and hoping, but actually looking using technical analysis. Okay, so here we got nice support here. What's this? 850. So you got nice support here around 850. You do have a dump here, but quickly bought up around $7.85. You did get bought up quick. You do have an overhead resistance of 917 right here, which you haven't been able to break since November. Yep, ending in November. Last time you had support above this area. Right now we are in January. Now, be mindful that we just started a new monthly. That's what I want individuals to know. We got a new monthly, new quarterly, new yearly. If you can look at yearly charts, but more specifically, we have started off on a new monthly. Let's see how Neo starts off. We'll see, because it's looking like it's in the green. So yeah, Neo starting off the month in the green. On a monthly, we'll need to come up and test 1060. You need to get above 1060, turn that as support. Just looking at here on the monthly, you can see you do have a level of supply. There we go. Right there from 1340 to 1060. Nice little level of supply here. So look for sell-offs when you come back up into these zones right here. If we make it back, no, not if, when we make it back up there. If and when, in fact, let me say that. Coming in last but not least, we have USDC. Damn, coming in number 20, USDC. Interesting. Stablecoin, who I'm actually using right now in the form of savings accounts, as they're giving back the most interest versus DAI and a couple of other ones. Hold on. There we go. You got IOTA coming in next at 16 cents, who I've had my eye on, paying attention to the last couple of days. Actually, was able to pull some profit off leading into 2020. Crow is another one that I'm definitely got my eye on, coming in at 3 cents. Crypto.com, basic attention token, Zcash moving forward, Qtum. Definitely Raven. I don't know if Brother Coleman is out there watching. Waves. For those that are part of my private Discord. Oh, also, for those that are not part of my private Discord, you do have a chance to join now. We do have a special going on. Within the private Discord, I do give you 3 updated videos a week, chart analysis, and we go over a number of different coins, specifically coins that we're paying attention to within the group. And if you have, your own personal request, all you gotta do is let me know, and I'll add that on to the technical analysis. You also get one live, even though I've done more than one live, but guaranteed you're getting one live a week where we get together as a group and we talk about moving forward, what we're looking at. You get daily interaction with me. You interact on a daily with me through private chats. We also have a voice channel so we can get down to the gritty and speak verbally to each other. Waves is one that I've actually had the group paying attention to since we were trading around 96 cents, maybe 83 to 96 cents. Kava as well. For those that don't know, got some real nice reaction out of Kava. But Waves is one that I'm not going to sleep on. Over the last 30 days, you've had a 73% return. Over the last 7 days, 22%. Over the last 24 hours, 3%. So this is one that I remember buying when it was around $5. And I remember loading up on this coin. Being in 2017, one of the easiest currencies that you can create a cryptocurrency on, and those were my goals back then. So being that you can create it and you needed this coin to create those cryptocurrencies, my thing was to buy up as many as I could at the $5 mark. Now, around that time when I was buying it at $5, of course, this was before the run up to to the $20,000 mark for Bitcoin. Let's see if we scroll back and we actually take a look here. So it's not giving us, what was I using back then? Polynex. Let's look at Kraken. Damn. I'm looking, I need something from 2017 here. I guess we can look at it versus US dollar on Bittrex. There we go. There we go. Way more lifeline. There you go. So you can see Waves actually went up to about $20. In fact, we topped out at $19.15. Of course, that was a run up in 2017. A majority of your action was above the 250 mark, 2,050 cent mark. So right now you're seeing on a monthly, actually, you're starting to see a nice little turnaround here, but it could be the same here, play, pump, and then sell off over the next couple of months. So play it accordingly, though. Waves is on my radar. Waves is on my radar. So let me go ahead and interact with the family now. Let me come back and interact with the family. Didn't really have too many stories. Let's see. What stories can we find leading into the new year? Let's see. Check out CoinDesk as well as Cointelegraph. Let's see if this is going to load up. And let me come back over to the family and see if we got any questions or comments moving forward. Do we got any questions or comments moving forward? If anybody is interested in the private Discord, please get at me. The best time to enter is now because you get a full month worth of activity. So just inbox me, DM me, whatever the case may be. Miss Michelle, how we doing? Brother Perry, peace, peace, peace. Brother Hatchet, Miss Amber, how you doing, Queen? Brother Vern, what's going on? Brother Tim, how we doing? Happy New Year to everybody tuning in. Happy New Year. Catherine Wu on DeFi and the inevitability of the digital yen. Inside the Osaka conference where crypto gets serious about travel rules. Ethereum developer Virgil Griffith to be released on bail to parents. Okay, so they let the Ethereum developer that went to Korea and got locked up for the United States, they're letting him go on bail to his parents. Let me see. IOTA fixes minor network bug following 15-hour mainnet downtime. May see some upswing from there. Let's see what we got going on Cointelegraph. 4 big competitive advantages over altcoins for 2020. We may take a look at that. Bitcoin must gain 13,800% in 2020 to stop John McAfee from eating his words. Let me see. What is this? Blockchain Cuties Universe. What is this floating over here? What is this? How to win a Changelly Cutie. What are these? These are more little NFTs, which are non-fungible tokens, which is I'm actually interested in. For anyone that's been here for a while, if you've seen the hype and what was made off of the crypto kitties, actually this is what Nike is doing. Well, no, this isn't what Nike is doing. They're more so tracking. They're not making whatever. I guess they're making non-fungible tokens, but in-game pieces, characters. These are what are known as NFTs, or non-fungible tokens, which are created and sold off per the characteristics of the let me see, Changelly Blockchain Cutie. I'm gonna come back and take a look at this. I'm gonna do some more in-depth look at this because I'm definitely interested in these and see what they got going on. Let me see. Ethereum network overcame intentional attack affecting. Okay, yeah, they were attacked, but they overcame it. Turkish bank's blockchain platform for digital gold transfer goes live. So we're seeing a lot of implementation going on across the world right now as far as cryptocurrencies. Family, I can remember being in this space where it was looked at as a joke, where friends and family looked at me as a joke, like, you know, what are you doing investing in this stuff? You know what I mean? And now look where we're at. What's the process of getting added to your trading signal? I don't got a trading signal group. Never said trading signal. I said a Discord. I said it's a private Discord where we chat, but I don't do trading signals. You got to be a financial advisor to do that. But just reach out to me via DM on Instagram, inbox me on Facebook, right there. Y'all about to play the Derek Gracie game? All right, I'm about to come up here and play with y'all too after I'm done with this. Yeah, if y'all haven't got that Derek Gracie game, I mean, man, one monster of a game. But Mac J, if you're interested, just how are you following me on any of my social medias, Instagram or Facebook? If so, just hit the inbox. If not, drop your email and I'll contact you. If not, drop your email and I'll contact you. Let's see what we got going on though. Bitcoin and 4 big competitive advantages over altcoins in 2020. So let's see. Bitcoin easily succeeds over other cryptocurrencies in multiple key areas, which all but guarantee its future as the standard. Noted academic Conrad S. Graf has concluded. In the second installment of a 2-part interview with Eurasia Review published January 1st, he highlighted a plethora of competitive advantages inherent to Bitcoin. Graf has sought to gain exposure for Bitcoin throughout academic essays, which expands beyond its mechanisms of action to situate it within the broader economic system. Scarcity. Bitcoin wins over other forms of money, including other cryptocurrencies, largely due to its fixed supply. Bitcoin's top competitive advantage is its ability to restrict new issuances, the relative reliability of its method for controlling unit production. Specifically, Bitcoin supply cannot be manipulated, nor can its maximum issuance, 21 million units, ever change to dilute it. No entity, no matter how powerful in terms of computing power active on a network, can diminish the value of existing BTC held by savers by increasing the supply. This is in direct contrast to cryptocurrencies with a mutable supply, such as Ethereum and XRP, as well as all fiat currencies. The above characteristics thus makes Bitly useful for settlements from anyone to anyone, from anyone to anyone, as a financial protocol immune to the trappings of fiat. Here, Graf touches on Saifedean Ammous's popular book, The Bitcoin Standard, which extensively examines Bitcoin's advantages over fiat. The Ammous, likewise, I got a couple of individuals locked down. I might buy them this currency. I might buy them this book just to put them on game. That's another thing, family. If you got individuals, I got a soft spot for individual inmates, convicts. If you got individual family members or loved ones that are locked in right now, locked down, that have been gone for the last couple of years, that don't know what's going on in the cryptocurrency space, and you yourself are part of this cryptocurrency space, it would definitely be helpful for them coming home, being able to get assimilated with the times. If you were to get them up to par or up to beat on what's going on in the world of money. Don't have the old hustlers coming home from the 80s and the 90s thinking they gonna come home and check a bag of fiat. You definitely got to let them know that it's a new space in a new world right now. So just putting that in there. But moving along, it goes on to state that okay, the Bitcoin standard, which extensively blah, 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 blah. Okay, Ammous likewise devotes space to how Bitcoin could function as a settlement currency without the need for middlemen. Ammous argues, and I'm probably pronouncing his name wrong, but oh well, I apologize. Ammous argues that it is in the, for the most, quite arcane field of settlements that Bitcoin could find some of its most competitive applications. It could become not only an in-common non-political money unit, but also a direct competitor to the Swift system and any other existing or emerging rivals to it. He continues, in a world where conventional systems are also politicized, Bitcoin has an advantage over being neutral in the sense that it is controlled by none of the computing power blocks, which means that any and all could potentially participate. Technical prowess. Against major altcoins, Bitcoin's technical prowess means its position as a market leader has been obvious for years. As Cointelegraph has frequently reported, hash rate alone has achieved an order of magnitude better progress than Ethereum or similar market incumbents. BTC currently has 97 exahashes protecting its network to Bitcoin Cash's 2.5 exahashes, giving BTC a hash rate 39 times higher than that even of its next closest digital cash competitor, he continues, which Bitcoin Cash is a direct fork of Bitcoin itself. That attributes also differentiates Bitcoin from imitators with very similar characteristics. The principles may be the same, but hash rate distribution or centralization and activity on the other networks pale by comparison. It's not an entity. On the topic of centralization, a final advantage Bitcoin has over corporate blockchains is its lack of weak points political actors can target. The benefit has become all the more apparent in 2019, the year in which Facebook unveiled and subsequently faced a global backlash over its digital currency protocol, Libra. CEO Mark Zuckerberg appeared before U.S. lawmakers alone several times and criticism Facebook was attempting to remove government monopolies over the proposed stablecoin currency. There is no CEO to summon to Washington for the interrogation, Graph concludes about Bitcoin, which is true. This is a truly decentralized currency where you have no one to answer for it. You understand what I mean? There's no one that you can prosecute, put in the court as far as running it. Impossible. So, very interesting story moving along. Also, and put this in there, family, I am converting a lot of my, here we go. Let me follow them. blockchaincuties.com. Yep, interested in this. Moving along, I am using Library TV, which allows me to get to have income coming in from what I post, the activities that I do, but also for you, the viewer, for those that follow along and watch my YouTube videos. I want you to know that you can come over here and actually get uncensored video, uncensored content, and get paid to get it. So as you can see, I've already gained 24.5 LBC credits. I only got one video up so far. Let's go to my channel. Here we go right here. I have about 10 followers so far. That's good. And all 10 of those followers are for individuals that don't know. In fact, let me share a post from one of my followers. He posted early on Facebook, Brother Ben Hatch, and I appreciate you posting that, just putting people in the know. Let me go ahead and show y'all this. Hold on, just so you can see the what you get. Let me see, Ben. Come on, where you at? Where are you at, Mr. Hatchet? Here we go. Waiting for everything to let me close down some of these. Close down some of these websites as it may be making us run a little bit slow. There we go. There we go. Let me let this load up real quick. Come on. Come on. Where my brother Ben's page at? It's always when you want to look at, say, here we go. Always when you want to look at something when it doesn't work. My brother coming in from New Orleans, Brother Hatcher, who's been a constant support, been following me for maybe a couple of years now. Definitely has been able to profit off of the information that I've shared with this brother. So, and he's one who never hesitates to follow along, especially within the cryptocurrency space. So if we scroll, let me see, where is it? Where is it? Where's your post at, Brother Ben? Big sports fan, as you can see. Let me see. So now what we're looking for here is the actual post from Brother Ben Hatchett. Trying to, You said what?
Getting like shoes that you can play basketball.
Who?
Even leave the basketball.
Do we wear the same size? Tell them you can check out them Hirachis back there, I guess. They're down there. I apologize for that, family. Man, where is this post you just did, brother? Let me name too. Maybe if I put in you with me, then it'll pop up. This right here is, I think, what's making us move slow as well. I do apologize for this hold up, family. I hate anytime the internet gets me held up. Let me see. Get this. There we go. Okay, let me come over here now. There we go. Where was it? In fact, let me just do this because I shared it. I could have made this all so easy. Oh, so easy. And anyone that does want to follow me, you can follow me on Facebook. My name is Amir Hodari, AMIHODARI. On Facebook. On Instagram, I am Chicago _ crypto _ block _ bully. Here it is right here. So this is Brother Ben Hatchett's post. And he tagged me in it. And of course, he said, my boy posted about using the library this morning. I signed up and followed him, watched some videos and followed a few others. Oh, anyway, I earned some crypto and staked some. Only been 11 hours. So as you can see, he's already earned 21.4 LBC and he's staking already. And this is free. This is free. So once again, you can follow me on Library TV. The link is on Facebook, Instagram. In fact, let me get the link now. Let me go ahead and grab the link for you all. Where is my link? Where would my link be? Let me see. Let me snatch this link up for y'all so individuals can follow along. Give me 1 second. There it is. Okay. So far, I've earned 60 LBC from rewards. I'm claiming rewards. I still got 41 more that I can claim currently. I'm going to share this in both the Instagram, Facebook, and there we go. Happy New Year, Queen. How we doing? Peace, family. How we doing, Nick? Nick, who's that? Nick K. Cannot be manipulated. Miss Casey, how we doing? Peace, power, and prosperity, Queen. Yahoo talking bad on Bitcoin as needed. We got Miss Compass Circle checking in with us right now. There we go. So again, that's a link to my new social media, my new content page. Like I said, especially with the banning that YouTube is doing on individuals right now, you can come over here and be, censor free. No need. There's no censoring per this platform. As you can see, they're talking about Kevin Spacey's accusers to just keep dying. Shit like this. For a while, look, child abuse conspiracy Hollywood. Come over here and talk about what you want to talk about. Red pill, blue pill, brothers, black magic. I don't know if any of y'all watching Sidnetta TV from anybody out there, even though this is not a, and that is the thing. This is the thing I like about LBRY. You can actually use this and build on top of it, if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken, you can use this code and build on top of it. A lot of this is open source. So if you wanted to create your own melanated social media platform or content platform, you can actually use the coding from this to implement it and make it decentralized. And that's what the thing that I like about the cryptocurrency space is decentralization is just that. It's not black or white. It's just decentralized. You understand what I mean? So for those that have taken part of my in-house digital banking webinars and see that you can open up an account and take a loan out. It doesn't matter about your race, color, creed, nationality, age, social status, credit score, none of that. Decentralization is colorblind, in my opinion. So, let me see. Let's see. What are we looking at here? Ethiopia with Patreon. I gotta show this. Even with people that that do have a Patreon page. There we go. So Patreon is the best way for artists to create content, right? But we also have a cryptocurrency alternative to Patreon, right? Which is BitPatron. Okay, we got coming into the market. Let's let this load up real quick. Yeah, my phone about to die. Where's my charger? Yeah, well, I'm gonna end this in a minute. For those that are part of the Discord, we'll be going live later on tonight. We'll be going. For those that are part of the Discord, go ahead and message me real quick. Let me know what's a good time for us to get together tonight. I want to get in before the first day is out of the way. I'll probably be going live for those that are part of DeFi. When the DeFi group, probably around, it's 7 o'clock now, probably around 8. Go live in there real quick. I know I was supposed to get to it yesterday. Been real busy lately. But you have Bitcoin Patreon alternative. Earn Bitcoins with your music, video, or podcast. Your content, your rules. As you can see, BitPatreon versus Patreon. Total fees, 1% with BitPatreon, 10% with Patreon. Payouts are weekly, 30 days on Patreon. No minimum pledge, a minimum pledge of $1. Free speech, yes, on Patreon. I don't know about Patreon. I mean, BitPatreon is free speech. I don't know about BitPatreon. You may get blocked for saying some things. You can also put adult content on BitPatreon for those that are a little promiscuous or don't mind sharing, sexual content. You can come over here and create an adult channel for individuals to pay monthly and watch. I don't know if you can do that with Patreon. You know what I mean? So, I mean, just the advantages and things that you're able to do within this cryptocurrency, decentralized blockchain space is very, very interesting. No deplatforming. No one can take away your audience, content, or revenue stream. That's number one. That's number one. Miss Agnes, how we doing? Peace, power, and prosperity, Queen. Welcome. Let me see what we got right now. We got about an hour going in. I think this is good for now. Let's look at SNX, Rune, and SLV. Let's take a quick second now. Take a look at a couple of currencies. What is that? Rune, SNX, and SLV. Let's see. Let's see. Next, right now, above $1.20. I mean, this is what I want to say about SNX. For anyone that's been in here since we were able to enter, below 30 cent. If you're still looking for SNX to give you something back, man, we had one hell of a run, family. Let's sit back and just, reap the rewards we got. But is that saying SNX is over with? No, sir. Now you are starting to round around here. You did hit that 618 retracement and rejected from there at $1.38. You have not been able to break that yet. 236 being retreated as resistance now. Being treated as resistance. If we extend our blue box territory, see the price up. This right here, 13 above $1.10 though. Fair game. Above $1.10 to $1.41. That's one hell of a range, but that's what you got right there. So look for what is this right here? We're looking at a 4 hour. Let's see, daily. Man, phenomenal. Look at that. They're down to your 50 moving average. Or is this a 21? Let me see. No, 21 and 55. So this is the 55. 21 being broke here, coming down, bouncing off the 55-day moving average at $1.17. So this is still good. Still looking good on the daily. Still looking nice on the daily. Slight pullback. Let's do this. There we go. 618 to the dollar, which we just spoke on. Your 50% is $1.11. 382 right now is $1.22. That now, if you look at this, right? Let's look at this in perspective. Look where a lot of your support was. Just broke that to the downside. Now it's being treated as resistance. You got to be able to get your head back above water, which is that 382 at $1.22. Try to get that and continue using that as some sort of support, though you're getting rejected by the 21-day exponential as well. 55 coming in support. Rune. Coming back. Bouncing off the 618. Very nice. You got support coming in from the 55. Rejection coming in from the 21. Let's see. Actually, you're above the 21 slightly. Look at that. So Rune looking like it could see some more upside. We're back above the 21. That's nice. Let's look for a pump back up to 9 cents. Previous highs coming in around 11. SLV, Silverway dollar. There we go. Man, look at that sell-off down to 26 cents. And then over to nice growth. SLV, let me see, pump back up to 51, 56. What was our high? 64 at 40 cents. And this is available on the Binance DEX. Yeah. I may be looking to add some entries here, actually. Not your regularly traded cryptocurrency either. For individuals that want to see this, blockchain cuties though. But let me see. We want Binance.org. This is an exchange market. This is a Trust Wallet. This is actually available built into your Trust Wallet. If you look below, it should have, depending on if you have Apple or Android, it's going to say Wallet, Browser, Dex, Settings, or Wallet, dApps, Dex, and setting that DEX, that Dex at the bottom. That is your Binance Decentralized Exchange. But you're not able to look at it so much like you are an actual exchange market unless you come to Binance.org, connect your wallet, and then you're able to trade off some of these currencies like an actual exchange where it's going to give you the price chart and everything. So let's take a look over here. Take a look at Rune versus BNB, up 12%. Fucking awesome. 12% versus BNB. Nice, awesome. There we go. Rune, very nice. Very nice. Let's look at SLV. Right now, you're down 2.33% versus BNB on SLV. There you go. Yeah, so you got to pull back there. Maybe starting to stabilize here. Consolidate to the side, which is a daily. Let's go to an hourly. Let's look at 2 hours. So yeah, starting to flatten out here. I will still look for some confirmation to see where we're going to go with SLV. Though for anyone that may be dollar cost averaging, I mean, the dip right now does look kind of enticing. Let me see. Sauce Pimpin', what's going? Hey, bro, I'm about to hit you too, bro. I got your line. I'm about to text you. Sauce Pimpin', Nick, I'm about to text you, broski. Brother Tony, what's going on? Peace, power, and prosperity, my Chicago brother. Man, better late than never, right? Better late than never. Family, so where I do got people jumping in late, do we got any questions, comments, coin requests moving forward before I get out of here? They are serving dinner up here. I do want to go fill my stomach real quick. We also got family over. They actually up there playing the Derek Gracie board game right now, which teaches the whole family investment terms. Definitely a must see, must get, must play if you haven't already. But do we got any questions, comments? Any questions? Oh, also, for those that are interested in the private Discord, hit my inbox, hit my DM. Let me know if you want to join those. I also have another in-house digital banking webinar coming up at the end of the week for the first Financial Friday of the year. That is open. I'm thinking I'm only going to do about 6 participants this time. So for those that are interested in there, if you want to get in and get on top of this new money matrix, decentralized finance, and then being able to operate as a bank yourself, open up a savings account, get X amount of interest and be able to borrow against that, diversify and finance yourself, definitely hit me up and let me know. BTC prediction for 2020. I'm going to tell you, like I tell a lot of people, even though the video does say price predictions or 2020 predictions, I really don't do far out predictions. I play it level by level, ear by ear. A lot of people were saying at the end of 2020, we're supposed to be back up to $20,000. I don't, you know what I mean? My thing is I look at the price action. So let's see if we go back. Let's look at BTC, USDT. Open this up. Monthly. There we go. As of right now, you're looking to find some support here. You got a downtrend here, just off top with Bitcoin. Until you break this, you're not going anywhere. All the predictions and I don't care what nothing says. Until you break this, which you haven't broken since June, or is it July? June. In fact, my son's birth month. You're not going anywhere. So until you break this downsloping trend, Bitcoin will continue to sell off. That's number one for 2020. We could see the same thing that happened here. Remember, we had this ascending triangle, broke it here and then broke down. We got a descending triangle. We got our support here. We could break down. Where the breakdown could come to, 5,200, possibly testing that previous high. I mean, your previous support, levels. In fact, at the very beginning of this video, I went through a couple of levels. If you want, you can go back and look at that. But I mean, until we break that, I'm looking for more downside out of Bitcoin. I'm not looking for this thing to just automatically out of the blue just shoot to the upside. Till we break that, I'm not looking for anything but downside. Miss Nicole, how we doing, Queen? I will be seeing you this Saturday, correct? Nice and early. Kudos to those that jumped on top of the deals that I had at the end of the year for my one-on-ones, my webinars, my the pre-recorded webinars. Y'all definitely got one hell of a deal. I mean, to be honest with you, with the amount of information that's given, it's just damn near free. So kudos to those that jumped on. I may do a first week special. I don't know. I may do a first week 2020 special. I don't know. If anybody's interested, drop a 1 or a 100 if you're interested in a first week special moving into 2020. Go ahead and leave the special open for the end of the week leading up until Financial Friday. For those that are interested in the digital in-house banking webinar this Friday, definitely reach out to me. It's definitely not for the, I guess, novice in the space or individual that does not have, I would like you to come in with at least $50 to $150 worth of your own funds in order to get these accounts up and running and be able to see the actual power behind them. Now, the thing about it is you can open these up and then close them at the end of the session if you so choose. Your money's not locked in anywhere. So you can run through the webinar, check out the accounts, see how they work. And at the end of the day, if it's not for you, close it on up. You know what I mean? Close it on up if you so choose. So with that being said, if we don't have any more questions or comments anymore, in fact, let me look at something real quick. I want to look at JPY. As I have been trading Forex over the last couple of weeks now. Let's see. Got to come back to that. There we go. Well, no, we're not looking for GBP JPY. I want to look at this leaving out. There we go. Damn. 143, 941. Nice. Nice off the lows. Nice double bottom off the lows right here. Breaking up to the 55-day. Next move could bring us up to the 100 up here to around 152. Nice. Though we could have got rejected here. This could be the rejection at the 55-day. Damn, I missed this yesterday. All the way up to 147. Oh, that's the monthly. Okay, let me go back. Hold on, weekly. Man, you got to be mindful of the time frame you're looking at, family. There we go. There we go. Nice pullback. So yeah, I'll be looking at this later on tonight. Or are we open? I think we're closed for the day, though, to be honest with you. But yeah. With that being said, I'm about to get out of here, family. I want to thank everybody that tuned in with me for the first live of 2020 with the Bitcoin Block Bully. Family, until the next one, peace, power, and prosperity. I love y'all. Happy New Year. I'm out of here. Also, if you're interested, DM, inbox. Peace.